Hello everybody, I am Ayapa, but my endgame name is Marco Polo 13. I remember how I chose this. I just inserted something random for no reason. I just did, so that's how I got that name. But anyway, this video is about trying out the newest HyperCharges that came out. There's 6 of them, and I was pretty shocked by all of them. In case you remember my trying out HyperCharges video. Anyway, let's go get started. First up is Ash, who actually just got a really cool new skin. Ash Boy, I think it's called. I'm pretty sure. So anyway, I am on the training grounds. I'm going to try out this really cool new skin. It looks really awesome, and I'm really excited to use it. I mean, it should be fun. So, let's see. Oh, I like this effect. These effects on him. That's cool. I didn't know he could do that. Alright, so his new HyperCharge actually doubles the amount of rats he uses. But you gotta watch out for those Nitas and the Sandys and all those people who can really counter Ash's rats. But Piper, or really any marksman pretty much, will just absolutely destroy these rats. Like, without a doubt. So, watch out for those brawlers because they can even counter the HyperCharge, which is pretty bad for Ash. So this HyperCharge is going to be good for him since it'll charge up his rage. And his rage is very good and it's very powerful. I think it doubles his damage output. Am I correct in that? I'll check later. It may just increase it by 50%. I don't know. Alright, well, next up is Barry. So, Barry makes two supers wide for his attack, and that's really good. Honestly, I feel like this is my favorite HyperCharge out of all of them, but I was pretty surprised that Barry even got a HyperCharge. I mean, he came out pretty recently. He came out when I started playing. I started playing pretty recently, by the way, just so you know. And yes, I'm on my main account here in case anybody's interested. But anyway, so, I mean, it's really cool to see the progression of Barry coming out and then Barry getting a HyperCharge. But I feel like them giving Barry a HyperCharge really just took away from brawlers who could have got a HyperCharge. Well, I guess we're done with Barry, so next up is Melody. So, anyway, as I was saying with the Barry segment, him getting a HyperCharge takes away from, Doug getting a HyperCharge or somebody who needs it. But Melody's HyperCharge is actually very good. I don't play Melody. I don't really like her that much, but this could maybe help me like her a little more. So, her super, every time she supers, she gets another note, which I think we have 6 notes at a time. So, heist, ? Because she's already pretty good on heist. But with this HyperCharge, I mean, dang, people are going to have a lot of trouble. Alright, so that's the Melody segment, and next up is Gray. Gray is actually one of my least favorite brawlers in the game, and I don't like his HyperCharge very much. And this I'm not going to test it out on the big bot, because that's not what Gray is really meant to do with this HyperCharge. What he's really meant to do is do that. Teleport to an opponent, because Gray's good with the one-on-one matches. Gray can't really do anything else besides that. So, and I like how he gets a shield from each time he portals in. That's crazy. So that's nice, and his teammates will get it too, but I don't have the teammates on here. And what's really cool is I can have 4 portals at a time. And don't get me wrong, I don't like playing Gray, and even with this HyperCharge, I'm probably not going to play him since I just don't like Gray very much. But this will definitely help him be pretty meta relevant, which is nice. He's also getting a new skin in the update, the Cyber Ball, so that should be really cool. And that's it for Gray's segment. Next up is Eve. Eve's another one of the brawlers that I don't really play. I just don't think she's fun. And, I just don't like her very much. I mean, Like, I like the skin, though. The Mothra Eve, it looks pretty cool. But this thing will keep spawning eggs until its eventual decay, which is very annoying. And, maybe it can make Eve meta relevant? Maybe? I don't really know if it will, but, like, it might. There's a chance. So I hope it makes her more meta relevant, because that'd be awesome, because I think Eve's a good brawler, and I like her. I think her concept is really cool. And even though I don't like playing her, I know that there are Eve mains out there, and I know that there's going to be a lot more with the HyperCharges, so that will be really nice. I think we're almost done with the Eve segment here. Yeah, I think we're about to end it. Alright, so our next segment, and I believe our final segment, is Janet. Janet, I actually spent a really long time on, because I love this new HyperCharge. It's so nice. So first, I want to show you what the normal looks like, the normal super. Watch. Man, I use a normal super. It's so much harder to control. I can hardly hit the big boss. And it's just, like, I'm flying wavy everywhere. It's a mess. But with the HyperCharge, I'm just able to stand there. Then so many bombs fly out to the boss. So, heist, maybe? I doubt it. Janet was never really a heist brawler. I feel like Janet may be more viable now, though. Maybe knockout? That'd be really cool. So, yeah, as you can see, the normal super can still hit a lot of stuff if you position it right and if there's a lot of enemies there. Most of the time, though, you're going to be playing a 3v3 match with maybe some pets, and there's not going to be as many people to hit. And they're probably going to be all spread out, and her shots are just overall hard to hit. So it's very nice that she has that new HyperCharge. Anyway, so that was the video. I really hope everybody enjoyed it. It was very fun to make, and it was actually very easy to make. Here, I just put in the intro thing the same again, so if you're getting deja vu, now you know why. Gotta fix my stuff. Has anybody gotten shade recently? I did. I was very surprised he didn't get a nerf when the new updates came out. Well, bye everyone.